I'm Roy Swift. This week, Social Security in America pays a visit to a Miss America contestant. In bringing you each week a story of one of the more than 23 million persons receiving Social Security benefits, we hope to provide you with information about your Social Security protection. You might be surprised to hear that 3 of last year's Miss America contestants were Social Security beneficiaries. To inspire the youth of America to study, to work, and to serve in the interests of a better world, these have been among the goals of the Miss America pageant during the 45 years of its history. Let's visit the home of the Miss America pageant, where thousands of girls have competed for the title of Miss America at Atlantic City, New Jersey.
There are many streets in this great country. I'd grow weary mentioning them all. But my favorite street in this great country is right here in Convention Hall. When you're walking down Miss America Main Street, bounded by fame and fortune avenue, is Miss America Main Street. That's the real home address of you-know-who. Miss America Main Street, ever so old, and yet it's ever new. It's Miss America Main Street. That's the real home address of you-know-who. How many girls have built their dreams around it? Here! Never did get discouraged or resigned.
Here, here!
How many girls have searched and never found it? Yet it's here for all the world to find. Takes several years.
Yes, sir!
And several tears.
Yes, sir!
Listen to me.
Yes, sir!
Do you agree?
Yes, sir!
That's the only place to be. Yes, sir! On Miss America Main Street.
Never can tell, we might from here to there.
Yes, ma'am, on Miss America Main Street. That's the real home at the top. Miss America, USA. Zip code 1966.
Miss Deborah Ann Molitor, Miss South Dakota. It's about 1,300 miles from Atlantic City, New Jersey, to Vermilion, South Dakota. But that is really where our story begins. Vermilion is the setting for the University of South Dakota's beautiful tree-lined campus in the very heart of the town. New buildings crowd the old as the university expands its facilities to accommodate the growing student body, now well over 4,000. During the 1965-66 school year, Deborah Ann Molitor was a freshman at the university. Popular and a good student, Debbie participated in many campus activities and enjoyed meeting friends between classes at the new Student Union building. Or playing a good game of tennis. Swimming is one of Debbie's favorite sports, and she enjoyed it year-round at the indoor pool. Debbie enjoyed her studies and the social life at college, but for financial reasons, it was doubtful that she would be able to return for her sophomore year.
Y'all take off their hats, you bet when they see that fin, when they see that fin, when they see that fin on me. I ain't no Ollie student, I ain't no Queen of the Bay, I ain't no hockey captain, or head of the WRA. I'm a cap alpha Bay, that's the best fraternity. They all take off their hats, you bet when they see that fin, when they see that fin, when they see that fin on me. Hey!
70 miles from the University of South Dakota, near the Missouri River, a monument marks one of the camping grounds used by the Lewis and Clark expedition up the Missouri River in 1804. This represents the major historical monument of Onawa, Iowa, a small, quiet Midwestern town with a main street once called the widest in the world is the hometown of Debbie Molitor. Debbie and her mother, Mrs. Howard Molitor, live on the second floor of this little house in Ottawa. Debbie's father died in 1960. Debbie and her mother received benefits under his Social Security account. The benefits ended when Debbie became 18. During the summer, after her freshman year, Debbie worked as a nurse's aide at Burgess Memorial Hospital, trying to earn enough money to continue her college education. But the possibility of saving enough money seemed remote. Then, suddenly, things began to happen. A bowling companion of Debbie's mother had a son receiving student benefits from Social Security because of the death of the father. The friend suggested that Debbie, too, might be eligible for student benefits and advised her to call the nearest Social Security office in Sioux City, Iowa. Mr. William Stockton, Jr., the field representative, on learning that it would be difficult for Debbie and her mother to visit the district office, arranged to see them at their house. Social Security field representatives go where they are needed, when they are needed.
I have Debbie's application with me today. I did have one question in regard to the application. Does Debbie work?
No, Debbie doesn't work. Why is it that she has to reapply after having already received benefits?
Her benefits were terminated when she was 18 years old. Also, since you wanted Debbie to get the benefits herself, she had to make her own application. As you understand, she must continue in school full-time and be unmarried if she is to receive these benefits between age 18 and 22.
If a student loses the support of a parent because of the parent's retirement, disability, or death, Social Security can pay monthly benefits to help the student stay in school until age 22. Debbie's application for benefits was submitted. Then another important event happened. Debbie was asked to enter the Miss South Dakota pageant. There was much excitement on campus and at Debbie's home as she prepared for the contest. Mrs. Molitor helped with the fitting of the gown. Deborah Ann Molitor won and was crowned Miss South Dakota. Next stop, Atlantic City and the Miss America pageant. This was a truly thrilling moment for Debbie. Many of the contestants in the Miss America pageant have gone on to fame and fortune. The moment they arrive in Atlantic City, the young ladies are caught up in a whirlwind of activity. From meeting the press, to rehearsals, to clothes fittings, to luncheons, to interviews.
This is Donna Axum, Miss America of 1964, and we're here at rehearsals for the Miss America pageant of 1966. And standing with me is Miss Debbie Molitor, Miss South Dakota for 1966. Debbie, you attend college, do you not?
Yes, I do, at the University of South Dakota in Vermilion.
Vermilion. And you received a $1,000 scholarship for becoming Miss South Dakota, and you're using this scholarship to continue your education.
I certainly am. I'll be a sophomore this coming year.
You have a talent, as all Miss America contestants do, and you'll be exhibiting that talent. Could you tell us what it is?
Well, I will be singing an original, not an original number, but original coordination of two numbers from The Sound of Music.
You'll be singing in talent competition, but I understand that you're majoring in education. Is that right?
Yes, I am, for all practical purposes, speech education and dramatics training.
Fine. You're also receiving other benefits that few Americans know about. Could you tell me about the Social Security benefits that are available to college-age students?
Well, I have actually not received my Social Security benefits yet, but we have applied, and I'm sure that they will be a great deal of help for myself as well as the rest of the college students who have lost a parent and need the money for their education.
Fine. We've been speaking with Miss Debbie Molitor, Miss South Dakota for 1966, and a contestant in the Miss America pageant in Atlantic City.
And now, the night they've been waiting for, as Bert Parks introduces last year's Miss America.
Oh, there she is, Miss America. There she is, your ideal, a dream of a million.
The runway literally sparkles with glamour as the girls display their evening gowns.
Through an Atlantic city, she may turn out to be the queen of...
Young ladies also exhibit their particular talents. Some dance, some sing, some act. Those judged the most talented in their specialty are awarded a trophy and a $1,000 scholarship.
So many beauties. She took the town by storm with her. All American...
Bathing suits still play a role, but no longer are the contestants just bathing beauties. What is important is the combination of talent, poise, and beauty. Those who operate the pageant are aware of the importance of education in the development of the abilities of the young contestants. That is why the principal awards are college scholarships. Now the pageant is nearing its close for another year. Debbie didn't win, but she had the dream that millions of girls dream, and memories that will live forever. As she starts her sophomore year at the University of South Dakota, Debbie realizes that education is the most important thing in her life at this time. Her Social Security benefits have now started. These benefits, along with her $1,000 scholarship, will help her reach her goal as a candidate for a master's degree in education.
One who will understand and who, like you, waits for a friend when you're in a strange place, standing alone. You keep dreams inside.
Students approaching 18 should get in touch with their Social Security office so that benefits they are now receiving will not be stopped. Or, if Social Security benefits ended at 18, they may now be resumed while the student is a full-time student, under 22, and unmarried.
I know I found a fated heart, a heart to sing with mine. For Savior, Savior, that has your heart, a Savior, Savior, that has your heart. I have been true, my Savior, to you. You're my Savior that I love so.
Until 1965, a child's benefits stopped when he or she reached 18, unless the child was disabled. But now, the benefits can keep right on or start again as long as he or she continues as a full-time student until age 22. Now, this could be very important information for young people who may qualify for benefits because of the retirement or the disability or the death of a parent. The Social Security office will be glad to answer any questions you may have about Social Security, and they'll help you apply for benefits if you are eligible.